It all comes down to being active with the people that try to learn about you and what you do and what you have to offer. At the end of the day, it's really like these are free. It's quote unquote free to post and to use, but you have to treat them because they are business assets. They're business assets. You're not just posting for fun, entertaining videos, right?
You're listening to the Full-Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.
So why did I say the end-all be-all platform is Instagram? Because it has all the capabilities pretty much of a website. Why? Because you have the feed where you post the photos and in this case before and after, screenshots of reviews, videos of people. Maybe you pull your iPhone and you offer a $15 off or something like that for a video testimonial in exchange of that discount. Or maybe you have behind the scenes of how you work, how you clean your tools, your products, what products you use. Maybe you give some tips, top 3 things to consider, top 3 reasons to consider lashes, whatever. You know what to post? Go to ChatGPT and ask, what are the top 10 most searched topics when it comes to when it comes to eyelash extensions? Then so the feed, it's being used to build credibility and trust by you being the expert of explaining and you being the person that demonstrates that you are the authority in this niche, in the eyelash extension niche, right? Then you have the stories. The stories are really great for brand building and trust building, right? People see a little bit of your behind the scenes of what you do. Like I remember one of your students said something that drew my attention. She said, "Oh, I love the fact that Cosmina had a dog. I saw her dog all the time. I'm also a coffee drinker. I noticed she drinks coffee every morning." So as people, we relate to people that do that do similar things, and they like similar things that we like, right? If I'm into fitness and I see, I don't know, any kind of service, and then I look at his stories or her stories, and I see that that person, that's the business owner that I'm probably going to buy some service, they're into fitness too. All of a sudden I create a connection, and it's another trigger that in my brain says yes, yes, a little more. Like she's not a customer yet, but I had a direct message on Instagram not too long ago of a coach, and she said to me, "Oh, I've been following you for a while. I didn't realize you do jiu-jitsu. I'm a brown belt. I've been a brown belt for so many years. I love the training. I'm not ready yet to accept more customers, but when I do, I'll reach out to you just because I know we have this now it's this connection that you create, right?" So stories are great for that. Then you have the highlights. Highlights are great for testimonials and product showcase your products in the highlights. Then you can pin the pinned tree post. You can pin top. So let's say I always recommend everybody to have at least 9 posts before they start their first campaign. So that comes down to the fact that when somebody gets on your Instagram page without scrolling, they can see your 9 posts, right? Then you have the reels, right? Maybe at first you're not good on camera. Unfortunately, I had to break it to you. It's 2023, or depending when you
have to.
When it comes to an end, it's 2024 almost. You have to get better on camera, right? First, if you're not comfortable seeing your face on camera, do behind the scenes of just showing your work. So then we have direct message, which is people are used to buy services and products in their DM. They're used to being pitched. It's not something foreign. I hate when, for example, I think I got a direct message on TikTok and I haven't seen it for like 3 weeks because I don't check my DMs on TikTok because I wasn't used to have this feature on it. But IG, I'm used to getting pitched. I'm getting pitched every day. Now I'm not buying every day, but I'm getting pitched every day, and I don't mind because I'm expecting to be pitched. Then you have Instagram Live. I know you don't do it as much, but we've done it a few times. That's also good for Q&A. If people have questions, you can answer live on. It's almost like you give your time for free to people that have questions. And then we have my favorite, which is the ads. So now you don't even have to have, like, you can have 0 followers. You post a 9 post, you have your account optimized, And now you want to reach more people. And the question is, what do you? So you post an offer, and that can be $50 off, 50% off, depends on, you have to beat your competition in this case. Because you're just starting out, you look at your competitors, you see what your competitors are doing, and you want to make your offer better than them. I remember when we did this the first time, direct competitors was, one of the direct competitors was Lash Lounge. It was in Somerville. And I think they had a 50% or 30% off for their first classic set. And we did 50% off, 20% more. But you also need a little bit of a strategy on that. We won't go, because that's a little more advanced of what we did, because it wasn't at the beginning. But in this case, until your calendar is booked, you need to, and you're always running a promotion. Like, doesn't matter what promotion, you're always running a promotion.
I'm running even now promotion.
Of course, because we as people, our brain works great with promotions. So then you will see on Instagram when you post a video or a photo, it's a little button that says boost. And a lot of people in the marketing world, they hate that word, that button, because it makes it so easy for Instagram to take your money. But in this case, it's actually a good idea to use it, especially because you don't need to get too fancy with who you target. The most important thing is the fact that you can target your city or even zip code specifically next to you. Or if you live in a small city, you might need to add more than one city in the targeting. So you can have 0 followers and you start this campaign. And again, you want to promote the post that talks about a promotion. So when you promote that, you target your ideal clientele or the people that you want to attract. In your case, we even made this avatar. I always like to say your ideal customer is Joanne, and she's 35 plus years old, and she lives in Winchester and she works in finance. And she has to make over 50, 60, over 50, 60K a year, because lashes are not cheap. Right. And they're not cheap to maintain, because you need to come back and that's the beauty of the business, because it's recurring. So you launch this campaign, and the first question that typically comes down to, how much do I spend? So if you can spend $1 and get $2 back, how much you want to spend?
2,000.
That's it? You only want to make 4,000? You want to spend unlimited money,
right,
if you can make it profitable, right? So in the lashes world, the way that the numbers work, from what I've seen in your case, is typically people stick around for an average between 6 to 10 months. It really depends on a couple different factors.
If you got a passion for lashes, let me see it. It's time to level up. If you need me to, I'll teach you my 6-figure secret. Better believe it, 'cause I believe in you. You're listening to the Full-Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.